So radio silence from Deontay Wilder. Mic switched off. I think someone forgot to switch on Deontay Wilder's mic. Why is Deontay Wilder's mic switched off? Switch on his mic, bruv. Why is his mic switched off? Why is Deontay Wilder radio silence? Anthony Joshua questions whether Deontay Wilder is silently working on a master plan, after his loss to Tyson Fury. Let's jump into AJ's comments. Obviously, AJ is going to be taking on Kubrat Pulev in December 12th. It's going to be interesting to see what happens between AJ and Pulev. But AJ's obviously made some comments about Deontay Wilder. So let's jump into it. Let's dive in. These are the comments of AJ. Either he's putting together a master plan, he's in the lab right now with his science glasses on, studying Fury's every move. Either he's doing that or he's sitting on the edge of that lake with his head in his hands thinking about what's going on. So AJ knows about that Deontay Wilder's lake, Deontay Wilder likes that lake. You guys check out Showtime's preview before Wilder fought Ortiz, I think, or Fury, one of the two. That guy loves his lake, chilling. He said that's where he likes to think. And just think, chill with himself and just think. Is he chilling at the lakeside thinking about his loss to Tyson Fury? Is Deontay Wilder hatching a master plan to defeat Tyson Fury? First of all, you have to secure the fight, mate, before you're talking about defeating Tyson Fury. Because at this point, Tyson Fury is talking about fighting Takam or Ajit Kabayel. Not you, bruv. So what is Deontay Wilder doing? Is he making a master plan, putting a master plan together like AJ says? Why is there radio silence from Deontay Wilder? Because obviously, it's come at Deontay Wilder is like his training partner. You can check my previous video. He said Deontay Wilder's training partner says that he's training to fight Tyson Fury in December. I don't know if there's something going on behind the scenes we don't know about, but Bob Bam says he hasn't spoken to Shelly Finkel for time. So we don't really know what's going on. You know what would solve this? Hearing from Deontay Wilder himself. But Deontay Wilder can Deontay Wilder beat Tyson Fury? Obviously, AJ's trying to find some rationale for why Deontay Wilder's not talking. It's just like what AJ lost to Andy Ruiz, and we don't hear about AJ for ages. Some people are even talking about Deontay Wilder contemplating retiring from boxing because that's how radio silence he is. But he seemed obviously had a bicep injury. Apparently, Fury did say that Deontay Wilder's team wanted to push the fight into February. Question is, what was the reason for wanting to push the fight into February? Is Wilder not really recovered from his injury yet? Is he looking to buy time, hoping Tyson Fury will accept that? There's a contract. They're talking about the contract is expired. Did they not know that the contract is expired? If they comes out that Wilder's team didn't know there's a clause in the contract where there's a time frame, I'm sorry, Wilder needs to make some adjustments to his team, because that is ridiculous. You lost out on a full trilogy because of basic not reading a contract. Come on, man. What is that about? Deontay Wilder, I don't know what's going on in his team. We don't know what's going on in Deontay Wilder, Deontay Wilder's mind, what's going on in Deontay Wilder's team. Where is JD's? Where is Deontay Wilder? Shelly Finkel seems to be talking about December. They're not, there's no promotion. There's nothing. Next month is November. There's no promotion. There's no adverts. There's nothing. I don't think that fight is not going to happen in December. Is AJ talking about Deontay Wilder putting together a master plan? Where was the master plan for the trilogy, for rematch? Where was the master plan? The master plan was land the right hand. Is that it? This is Tyson Fury. This ain't no cab driver, milkman, donut, cream puff, road sweeper. They just come in there and say, I'm going to just go in there with a right hand and put him out. This is the elite. There's only a few real AJ Fury, the big guys, these tall guys, big guys, top guys in the heavyweight division. You can't just roll up. You need to have a game plan. You need to be ready to go. Don't be talking about my suit's too heavy, fam. You need to be ready to go. And if you've got, like AJ says, are they putting together a master plan? If you got that master plan to go to defeat Tyson Fury, okay, you might have an off day. You weren't ready. Bicep injury. Okay, you had a bicep injury. Get the trilogy done. Why is the trilogy not done? Trilogy weren't signed. Talking about the fight happening in February. Fury said no. Fury's fighting Ajit Kabayel or Takam. Bob Arum says he hasn't spoken to Shelley Finkel. Radio silence from Deontay Wilder. So drop your comments into the comment section below. AJ talking about Fury. Wilder coming up with a master plan silently to defeat Tyson Fury. Is Deontay Wilder doing that? Is this a ploy and the fight is really going to happen and it's going to shock everybody? Drop your comments into the comment section below. Is Deontay Wilder working on himself in silence, trying to get himself together, you know, just knuckle down? Because Deontay Wilder, we do know him for normally being outspoken. Maybe the Fury beatdown has humbled him a bit. Just like he's been talking to people like George Foreman, giving him advice. Maybe Wilder just wants to knuckle down, get himself set, work on his boxing skills, work on what he needs to do to defeat a Tyson Fury in radio silence. Maybe radio silence is the best thing for Deontay Wilder right now. Obviously, his team should be working to get the deal done for him to fight Fury for the trilogy. But maybe Wilder on a personal level, maybe radio silence is really good for him. Good for his mind, just to focus on himself, look himself in the mirror, thinking, what am I going to do to beat this guy, to get his confidence back up? Maybe the radio silence is a good thing for Deontay Wilder right now, just to get himself together, like I said, you know, training in silence. The person you should fear is the person who don't speak, because you don't know what to expect for them. Could be unpredictable. Drop your comments in the comment section below. What do you guys think about what I've said? What do you guys think about Deontay Wilder and the trilogy? Will it happen? Will it ever happen? Will it happen at some point? Or will Fury go on to fight Ajit Cabriel and Carlos Takam and, you know, forget about Deontay Wilder and and Deontay Wilder probably go on and fight maybe a PBC fighter or someone else along the road, or maybe Ruiz? But drop your comments again. Cool.